Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We have another Gauntlet series for you, going way back to when we were doing Acropolis numero uno. And joining me is Mesk, aka the President of the United States. What's up, dude?
Hi. Make killing your own Matrix great again.
Biddy B was working on that, but he's down in the lower bracket as of this moment in time. So we're going to be going in and following Enozlliks' journey through the Gauntlet for one more game at the very least. It's going to be against GeneralAnakin, a Protoss player who has played probably over 100 matches against the Beaver 99 and made the Beaver 99 think that Protoss is OP. Let's find out what he can do on Axiom versus Enozlliks' Zerg.
I remember this guy, but he wasn't. I don't think he was too active when I was here last.
Yeah, I think is a little bit on the newer side. We do have GeneralAnakin as the white or is this Snow? This is Snow? Yeah, Snow Protoss in the bottom left. And Enozlliks as the Beaver. Oh, Coyote Brown. So close. Zerg in the top right. That would have been something if first GeneralAnakin was fighting against Beaver in spirit. So Enozlliks has shown a predilection for, a 9-pool opener in ZVZ. I don't know if he's going to do the same thing versus Protoss. When he was drawn against Protoss players in the Gauntlet, I remember him saying, "Oh, fuck." So I really have no idea what to expect. But he's going to scout fairly early. And Anakin over here just rocking it, not interested in a pylon just yet. He's just going to chill. I remember this is a version of the game that is some months old, so we're not going to be seeing as of some of the fancy new graphics that we've made or some of the fancy changed units and stuff. I believe this is even still the old Tecton. Yeah, so if we get to that deep in the game, we'll see that.
Oh, did you change the Tecton?
Oh, yeah, it's completely different now compared to what it was.
Is it functionally the same or just looks different?
It's a Titanic unit, so you can walk underneath it, like the Penumbra.
Oh, shit, is it the Colossus? Is it from War of the Worlds?
No. It's a new graphic. The attack fires 5 shots instead of 1, so armor affects it more. And has a bit of a wind-up to it. A bunch of stuff like that, so... It's going to be a 2-gate opener. Oh, GeneralAnakin, I'm remembering now. He loves his 3 to 4 gate on one base and just, like, A-move the enemy.
Starcraft 2.
Yeah, so we're going to see if Enozlliks can...
4-gate.
Yeah, if he can defend the Legionnaire spam, because that's what I'm predicting.
I'm still trying to fix my performance because it's really fucking bad.
Annihilated.
I have no idea why. Like, literally nothing is going on.
Well, I can always stream you my view if you need. We do have a
I
hatch
can
on
watch
the
it. It's like 10 FPS. It's unstable is what it is. So I noticed that Enoz does not like taking his nat with his first hatch.
Nobody does. That's not meta at this point. It hasn't been meta in months. You just you build a hatch at the ramp, you build a static defense there, you airlift it eventually.
People just start getting really aggro.
Well, people didn't realize you could use the Ovaleth to transport the Kagrant and use that as a forward static defense. So when that came out, that helped it a little bit. It was like, we called it Degen Zerg, where you wouldn't make a unit for a while. It was Jackie Langsky.
That was the Shambler build, if I'm not mistaken.
No. Jack came up with it. It's completely different. You don't even know him yet because you haven't casted him. But.
Well, I mean, the Degen Zerg, because I remember Shambler basically just like completely forgo tier 1 and just like fast expand and tech as hard as possible is what I remember. This was way back when he was like playing against Hupsaya.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Hupsaya was just starting. But Enoz is I'm noticing in this match versus the one against Biddy B is that he's being way more passive this time around.
Yeah, I think he recognizes that Zerg have a tough time in the early stages versus Protoss. But also, GeneralAnakin isn't as passive as or he's more passive than I expected him to be, so maybe getting a feel for his opponent, right? Like seeing what his...
I think he's wary of the tickles, honestly. He's all huddled up. He's got 3. That's 3. There's a 4th one going. We don't count him. Sitting on the ledge here. Just waiting, just in case. Both players are expecting the other player to be hyper-aggressive.
Yes, yeah.
But...
Hey, you know what? That's what GeneralAnakin has been. So at this point, right, GeneralAnakin's already played and made it to a qualification series against 3 Crow in a PvP matchup, and he took 3 Crow 3-1 before losing. So that's how 3 Crow qualifies into the battlements stage of Acropolis #1, which is like the group stage. So GeneralAnakin's already had a chance at qualifying. This is his second attempt because there's a second qualifier. And Enozlliks may have already known that, GeneralAnakin is really aggro in those games. And so he's maybe planning for that. So I like the burrow trap idea, but he ends up abandoning it before it can happen.
I think he realizes there's too many Protoss units, and then they're full of Legionnaires, and maybe he doesn't want to fight them up front like that.
Maybe, but
drag them into the circuit. But
the problem is you can always kite with the
Dracodons,
Dracodons, right? So if you're not going to surprise him with a burrow, you can't really focus him down. He's going to try to get the Ecclesiast out. That will get rid of any shield restores that we can have. And now it's just the 4 Dracodons, where if Inoz had a bunch of Zets hatching at this point, he would absolutely be able to overpower them. But a little bit slipping on the macro. Got 300 minerals in the bank. Only now going to queue up more Quas of all things.
This Kagran's going to get sniped.
Oh, yeah.
And down it goes.
Doesn't get canceled either. That's a big one.
Definitely need to get some units in there at some kind. But there was a very big delay there as he kind of panicked. Really wasn't sure what to do. He's going to tickle down that. And if there's no like Zealots in here, so if he just like gets them to separate, then the Legionnaires will just kind of die just like that.
Yep, yeah, the Legionnaires just get annihilated. But hey, that Hatrosk is just one volley away from death, so if Anakin wanted to snipe it, he could. It's 30 HP, but it looks like...
trade it. Like, you definitely could trade 2 Dracons for that, and it would be worthwhile.
Yeah.
It would delay him a long time, and it's a lot of money to lose.
I feel like if Inoz had more workers in the main during all of this, he would have had a much better economy as well. But
yeah,
it's
he's only at 15.
Yeah, it's definitely one of those things where you got to decide, because he made the hatch on the ramp, but then didn't really. He just decided to go straight for the expo with no defense. So we do have some Zets coming out. We'll see if we can maybe do something with that. Really, what the Zerg are looking for is the Vornath in the early game. You can grab the Vorvs out and get some really nice
some Vorvs would be
power.
really nice, because then he could just kill these Dracodons and just be done with this instead of getting tickled over and over
Yeah,
again.
this kiting is exactly what I was fearing. I mean, remember, Anakin doesn't have a natural, so he is a little bit committed to this attack, but the problem is he's got so many Dracodons.
Yeah.
I feel like we're moments away from Inoz.
Slowly chiseling away the Zerg. Now they're on equal army, and that's Dracodons versus Quasis.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. I mean, he does have some. He has Hydrith tech now, so he will be making some Hydras. If he can get 2 circuits up, he can definitely stabilize. But I don't think that that's going to be allowed. Yeah, that's not even going to get canceled. So that's a worker kill on top of it.
In the meanwhile, Anakin's actually floating money. So
Yes.
he actually has a bigger advantage than it looks like. And there is a very low health Dracon, but it's kind of in the middle, so it's not likely to get sniped that easily.
Yeah, that's right. And he's not even going to lose one to that circuit. The defense wasn't quite there. Not looking hot for Inoz. I'm not sure. I
He's
feel
just
like
very needle on his aggro, and Enoz is not able to multitask in the midst of the pressure.
Yes,
so
yeah.
He's just taking like a lot of little tickles to death. Now he's definitely in trouble now. He just can force his way up this ramp.
Yeah, that's correct. He's got a. He gives him a
here.
pet with the Hydra. That's it.
3 Hydras have chased off all those Draconins. There's 9 of them.
Well, the Nex is halfway done, so I definitely feel like Anakin's just a couple attack moves away from closing this one out. But maybe this will give Inoz the idea. Like, he can see that his Hydras are going to be fighting a lot better than Quasar. And he can see that one of the main reasons why he ended up losing the previous one, he's getting the Vornath. He might be thinking about it. Like, okay, here's how I might be able to fight this Gateway army and stop them from getting any deeper. But
he might have gotten lulled into a false sense of security by that lack of early aggro, and he expected something very early to come in, and it didn't. And so he didn't really like quite bulk up that he needed to actually deal with it when it did come.
Yes, that's right. Oh, hold on one second. Let me just want to make sure it's the right game mode, because if it's scenario, we can't see kills. And it was locking to scenario in the previous replay. Who knows why? So yeah, I think when we go to Impetus, which is a map by Week 7, that last one on Axiom, we're doing the space platform tour right now. This map should be, it's got that longer distance to it. It should be a little bit more on the side of, you're not going to just get run over. I have seen GeneralAnakin run people over on this map. I think this is the map he took against 3-Crow, and it was just like 4-gate Legionnaire right-click into his base. So, that's one of those things. That's right, that's right. So GeneralAnakin will be in the top right this time around. I'm going to say this is... It's not electric blue. It's Palatinate blue. I never get that one right. And then Enozlliks here is the Snow Zerg. Easy color guess on that one. So, bottom left here for the Zerg. So in this position, he's immediately going for Vespene. I wonder if he's just going to open Hydrith. This is something people are doing now. Like, people are practicing Hydrith start now. So that could be an option. Looks like he will be going for a Kagrant instead.
Well, Hydrith used to be like the staple way to play Zerg forever, a while back.
Yeah.
And then Hydras became bad, I guess, and then Quasis became good, and then
it will be a Hydrith
didn't want to
opener.
spend gas on anything but tier 2 anymore. unless they were doing some kind of all-in.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like Hydras are pretty good. Of course, that's just me saying that because, like, there are still tools to get back to, good armor pen and stuff. Like the Vorv reduces 1 armor flat. It doesn't stack. So when you have the ensnare debuff on somebody, you're also reducing their armor by 1.
It also reduces their attack speed.
Yeah, attack speed and movement speed.
And the move speed. So it's just good in general, especially for mineral only for the unit.
Yeah.
And it's very, very tanky on top of it, and it's fast. So
yeah, there's a lot of
especially
reasons
when you're
to get it.
Any kind of early aggro, it's like
Yeah.
punishing the Draconins at that point definitely makes it worth it.
Yeah, I would say so. And
even if you're not getting any other gas tech.
well, also think about it like good for reducing the attack speed of engrams or whatever when they're trying to attack you. So stuff
if
like that.
If they do
for
the 3 crow
defenses.
build, and literally the first thing they make is an engram.
Yeah. So it is going to be 2 Hydras coming out here. You know what? There's a Lundy A build that I'm sad that you didn't see, but you'll see it one day. That's all I can say. He doesn't play in these gauntlets, otherwise he would definitely use it. But he played in a tournament, and he was playing a very specific way as Protoss that involved opening up with 2 Wardens, and it was very confusing to people. And then after he
that's the Hupsaya build. Open Wardens in the Grand Library.
Yeah, could work.
And you buffed Atreus, so it's even stronger.
Yeah, they moved 20% faster, dude, and they got a new graphic and everything. Well, Anakin's going to go ahead and kill that Worker's Scout, so no real intel for him.
He would have actually gone for Mass Legionnaires when he saw the Hydra.
Yeah,
he was actually just going to stick straight to Draconin. So I feel like Inaz is going to be in a better position for this, but at the same time, he's only on the 1 hatch.
Yep.
And he's cutting workers.
Well, if he puts down a Larvosk, he's very, very nicely situated, right? Because the Larvosk costs a lot of Vespene, and he has a lot of excess gas. But it looks like he just wants to expand off of this.
Yeah, he wants some early aggro here, but it's 3-gate Draconin. So if he doesn't get kills off of this or some kind of damage, the counterattack is going to really suck. Because he's very, very, very low on everything.
I think as soon as you get attacked from the high ground, you got to fall back here as an Enozlliks, and you can just set up a soft contain and kind of know where your enemy is, but it looks like he's going to lose a Hydra. His response time isn't that bad compared to what we've seen before, but losing the 1 Hydra is going to be a cause for him to retreat.
Yeah, I mean, it isn't like 3 Lakizlas and like 20 Quasies, so you take what you can get, but he's the multitasking a little rough for him here. He had the 2 workers kind of chilling out there for a little while, but Anakin is not following up, not countering yet. He's being very wary, and still no Legionnaires, just all Draconins. So not really much chase potential there if Inaz can get some fancy feet and get enough Hydras to match them out. But
and I like that he's going for the pool behind this, because if you don't necessarily, you can go for Izira cores, but they are a bit expensive in the minerals in this patch. So if you want some kind of front line and you just need them to like buy time for the Draconins to get closed upon by the Hydras, then the Zets are a great choice for that. But we'll have to see if that ends up happening here, because Inaz is very, very larva starved right now. You can see he's starting to float money, so he puts down the Zerg Shambler above his ramp.
Yep.
If you click on that.
So there are Legionnaires coming out now. So
yes, yeah.
And then there's an embassy. So I did notice when I was watching Nablime that he does the Dark Fantasies build and goes straight to Witness every time. Even in cases where it doesn't really seem like he's really going to get any useful intel out of them, he just goes straight for it anyways. And I think Hupsaya also did that, where he also got a very early Witness, at least once or twice. I feel like that's what Anakin's going to do, because he saw the Hydras and now he isn't sure.
Yeah, there's a period of time where people were doing the Witness build, and then they were realizing it takes too long, so they just made a lattice and used a vassal to scout instead. Yeah. And that was very impactful in PvT, because the Terran, they can't necessarily step to you early game, but they did have some cheeky Wraith builds and Cyclops drop builds, and you had to kind of itemize against them very particularly. Yeah, because if 4 Cyclops walk into your mineral line,
it is 21 to 9 military, and 2 of those military are about to die.
Yes, that's correct.
That is a lot of shit.
So he needs to throw down more circuits immediately.
Yeah, he needs 80 circuits right now. They need to be right now.
There you go. He's got something.
Because that is a lot of Draconins alone. There is indeed a witness coming, which means he's going to have vision on that ledge.
It also means that you can't burrow trap, which is something that doesn't seem like Enos is doing that much anyway, but that's actually one of the main ways that you use
I don't think you want to burrow
Quas.
trap Hydras against this anyway.
No.
So many Legionnaires.
But you can do mass Quas burrow in front of the circuits, and then when the Draconins come in to try to heckle, you unburrow and surround them, and so that's usually the way that Zerg players have historically gotten rid of the Draconin menace in the early game. But if there's already a witness out, and there is, you are going to see that. A bit of a capitulation here as the Hydras start to heckle the Draconins from the high ground. I see you, and he's busy typing.
He got caught typing, Shambler.
Yeah, you click on that hatch at the top of the ramp, and you'll see the truth.
Well, this pause in Anakin's aggression has allowed Enos to catch up a little bit in military.
Oh, he's getting the Ovoleth. He's going to kill that witness.
It's coming.
Here it is. See ya, nerd.
Annihilated.
And annihilated indeed. Well, we're locked into a 2-base game then. GeneralAnakin not able to just run him over.
It doesn't seem like he really actually wants to try to force that down now that there's 3 circuits there and a handful of ticklers, so he's just going to chill out with his 18 Legionnaires.
That's right.
And the gateways have stopped building, and it's clear that now he isn't actually sure what he wants to do.
Yes.
Kind of looking at his stuff. It's like, oh, okay, I guess I'll make Grand Library.
Well, I had extra
spend my
minerals.
money.
Yeah. There's an envoy
But he has
as well.
enough gas. Honestly, he could have gone for something more greedy than that.
I feel like you could have gone
one
for,
and
frustration stage for the pariahs, maybe, something like that. Right?
Yeah. Maybe just gone to, like... Well, any of the siege options are good, but honestly, you really could have even gone for, like, Solarians at this point, or Architects. His Grand Library is really going to give him basically what he has, just higher tech. But what he kind of wants to have is either some other way of accessing the base or AoE, because if the Zerg just gets like 30,000 Hydras and Quasis, and you still have nothing but like mostly Draconins for your range, he can put much more damage in one spot than you can, because his units are smaller. So, but Enos has stepped outside to try and make a circuit, and that's not really what he wanted.
Hey, it soaked up a lot of damage. There's multiple volleys of the Draconins that weren't on the rest of the units. But yeah, unfortunately for Enos, a lot of his other military units were just kind of lurking around. He's going to lose the Ovoleth.
Okay, there's a battle worker.
There is a battle worker. There was a battle worker. Some of my Zero Cores are around.
Control Fluffle there. These Zero Cores have been chilling out for a while when they might have been able to help.
Yes. Well, we need to see like 2-3 more hatches in the main at this point. Or, because I say hatches because he's got the minerals, but Larvos could work too. Maybe, at this point, this is where most Zerg players would already have a Zorkaz coming for the Zorius. You spend down the mineral count a lot. It's going to be Storm Drops for Anakin, making multiple Cantavuses. That's where his gas is going. He made an Ardent as well.
It's a little bit more expensive and risky of a way to get to the Acant or Architect drop, but it can have the same effect, especially if your reflexes are not that good.
Well, we have seen that Enos has struggled a little bit with responding to certain
There is actually an Ardent
threats.
Authority in the Nat, but it's not doing anything at the moment.
No, he made it, and that was it. So.
Enos has a lot of money, and he's definitely not in a position where he wants to have a lot of money right now.
No, he's disadvantaged.
He should be probably
militarily.
harvesting more gas than one worker in his main.
Oh my god.
That would definitely. He could have had like tier 2 on the way at this point, or maybe even finished, depending on how long that's been going on.
He's also very much behind in workers anyway, but here come the storm drops. Let's see what the reaction is.
Oh no, this is gonna be bad.
Nice blanket. He's not looking. Oh no. Hey, that one guy on gas is the one that's left.
Right. It's gonna happen again.
Anakin's happy about this reaction.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
No, they're even more trapped.
Oh my goodness.
And a Zircor is about to die to storm.
Okay, well.
Well,
down
that
to
is
11
the
workers.
most effective storm drop I have ever seen in this project. I've never seen storms be that good.
Yes.
So many workers die. We get to see kills, don't we?
Yeah, as soon as they unload, if they unload.
So I don't see kills in other units because maybe it's just because they don't have it.
Yeah, they don't have any yet. I'm looking around. If you click on the rightmost circuit, you'll see.
6.
Nice.
I swear they would have more than that.
Well, there weren't that many workers, man. he didn't make that many.
It looked like so many more died.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, look at the Nat. There's got to be more than 9 there dead in the Nat altogether.
Oh, yeah. It might be one of those bugs where if they're loaded up in the transport,
maybe.
doesn't assign them kills or whatever. Yeah.
So there's 2 Nats. He is attempting to storm the Nats. If he can get him to storm his own mineral land.
Yeah, that'll work.
A little helpful, but...
Need some storm drops of your own.
yeah.
He's making a lot of workers. He still has so many minerals.
He's got a lot of minerals. It's 14 to 42 workers.
Yeah, he was down to 11 when the Cantavis was left.
It's happening again.
Is it?
Oh
no. Well, there's only 4 workers here, so what's the big deal? I mean, whatever. It just reminds him
okay,
that
more
he's coming. No, the last tick. Last tick kills 4 more. Oh my god. It's
Enaz is being traumatized.
This is are you sure you wanted me to cast these, Enaz?
Each Atreus has 1 kill.
There you go. Yeah, it was the Nats.
It was the Nats.
Yeah.
He forced out some Wardens at least, but that's as much of a W he's getting out of this game for a while here.
I mean, he still has so many minerals.
He has a lot of money. Like,
Yeah.
he could replace all those workers.
I still think if you put an experienced Zerg in this spot, they could still win from here.
Oh, yeah. I mean,
You
just
know?
proxy expand to the bottom right. He's never looked there.
Yeah. Well, you say that, but
his shuttle might go over there,
Yeah,
but
it
I
is.
mean... There's also the top left, like...
I don't even know if you need more bases. You just need to fully saturate the 2 that you have, and then...
You just need to, like, put some things on the outskirts. Like, this is kind of what you need right here. Like, there's 1 thwarted just for having some quasis there.
Yeah.
And, I mean, he's going to force it. If you didn't move your units away from where he wants to
No.
go, you might have even killed them. Oh, it's going to happen again.
Okay.
Okay. Cooking. He cooking.
One of them died. 2 of them are stuck into each other. Okay, they're good. They're good. Safe.
Okay. All right.
All right. It's not the end of the world.
Damage mitigated.
Yeah, that's correct.
But, I mean...
He's got tier 2 on the way.
There's, like, 3 architects queued up.
There's a grand A move about to happen.
This is gonna be agonizing.
When you see this graphic, this Grand Library graphic on the current patch, it's actually the Ancestral Archives. We upsized that and shrunk the...
Yeah, you turn the Grand Archive into a potato peeler now.
Nah, dude.
I likened it to basically like it's a fleshlight and a potato peeler.
It's grand and it's a library. Here's the engagement.
This isn't much of an engagement as it is a highway slaughter because you probably don't even want to try to engage this outside of your defenses. Your best bet is that he gets really clumsy, dives in here, you separate his units, and then kill them while the rest of them are stuck on the circuits.
Wow.
And then
no, the natural! No, not again!
No!
Oh my god!
Oh, they're stuck. Okay,
Yeah.
So,
My Zero Core died too.
Oh no, it's gonna happen again. Oh shit! Oh shit!
Wait, he's gonna get it! Oh, he got it off!
Oh no!
Oh, he scooped him up! No, don't let it die.
He has to get the shuttle.
He's a
before
hero.
the end. He has to.
GG.
He has to.
No, he can't. He can't.
Nah, he can't. Spiritually dead.
Oh my goodness. Well, Enos will, or not Enos, GeneralAnakin will enjoy the. There you go. Enjoy the victory lap there. That was a lot of storm drops, man. That was,
Dude, he killed 148 units, and I feel like 100 of those were workers.
Not entirely incorrect, I think.
That was traumatizing. Like, if that happened to Neblime, I think he would quit.
I don't know. Neblime is a strong, stalwart man.
I don't know, man. That's a dagger right to the very soul of his being.
That's right, yeah. Well, no, I think what would make Neblime more frustrated is the lack of worker production to begin with. Because losing 100 workers doesn't matter if you have 300. It's fine.
Yeah, true. There was 3 buildings raised.
3.
3.
God damn it. Well, you know what? This means that Enozlliks falls to the lower bracket of this particular gauntlet. So as of right now, he is not out of contention just yet. That means on the lower side, he will face drum roll, please. He will face Dead Infested in Elimination 1A. That'll be more ZVZ, I believe. So join us next time.
Now it's not Dead Infested anymore.
Yeah, it's sorry.
I gotta fucking find it. It's absolutely incomprehensible.
It's the Threed in Threed.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
And with that little teaser for the next time you're around Mesk, GG's. Hope you guys enjoyed the storms, and yeah. See, everybody who only watches like the high level games that we have, you guys shouldn't be so intimidated. We got all sorts of young and up and comers who are trotting out and showing their stuff, and we've also got some people over here that have been playing games for a long time that they like to storm drop and be storm dropped. So it shouldn't be so imposing. It's not that hard. You too can play. I swear.
You can be the change you need in your life.
That's right. GG boys. We'll be back tomorrow for even more daily Cosmonarchy.